Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. My name is Mercedes. In today's video, I have a 4-piece collection to share with you from Vapid Lacquer. I am so happy to be swatching for Vapid Lacquer. This is a new brand to my channel. Swatching anyways. I've purchased from Vapid Lacquer before and I love their polishes. The collection is called the Spring Misfits. Such a cute name. They are releasing Saturday, April 29th at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. There isn't a plan to restock any of these polishes, so once they sell out, that is it, they'll be gone. All of these polishes are shimmery gorgeousness and they are perfect for the springtime and like a nice transition into summer too. So let's get into the swatches. First up, we have Super Bloom. I'm going to read the inspiration behind the polishes too because I think they have a wonderful description. So, like the wildflowers in abundance after the wet winter, bursting with color upon a lush rolling hills and fields. So Super Bloom has a teal jelly base with blue, magenta, purple shifting shimmer. And then you have those large particle flakes as well that shift from red, orange, gold, and green that are super, super shiny. So all of these polishes, I built them up in 3 thin coats. Surprise, right? Because I usually don't do thin coats. But I did do thin coats for these polishes and they built up beautifully in 3 coats. Now, if you have longer nails, I'm not certain. I mean, I did reach full opacity after the 3rd coat here. I guess depending on how prominent your nail line is, you may need a blurring base coat, but I don't know, like looking at that 3rd coat, I think this builds up beautifully and you should be fine, like my long nail friends. But look at all of this intense shift. Oh my goodness, this polish is gorgeous. I'd definitely just be okay with the 3 coats if it's giving me this effect right now. I think it's absolutely beautiful. It's so shifty and so sparkly. Pictured are 3 coats of Super Bloom with the glossy top coat. Next up, we have Lost in a Daydream, and this is inspired by a kaleidoscope pointed at the sky. So this is a shimmer that flips from red, green, and gold. And then you have this gorgeous bright blue flash with red and copper hints of color. There's iridescent flakes that are swimming around in here. This is absolutely gorgeous. Like, oh my god, the sparkle in this polish is stunning. Like, you are literally lost in a daydream with the sparkle. It's beautiful. The blue is so airy, it's light, it's very refreshing. Like the epitome of spring right there, right? I built this up in 3 coats and I reached full opacity. I think my favorite part of this polish has to be the sparkle. I love, as you know, if you watched previous videos of mine, I'm obsessed with the reflective glitter, not because of the effect, but because of the sparkliness. So I love all things sparkly, and this one is definitely up my alley. This also reminds me of like a bright blue sky when you have like those big white puffy clouds and the sun is shining. It really is such a refreshing color. It's such a refreshing shade. I had to zoom in here because I had to show you guys that sparkle. It's stunning. Pictured are 3 coats of Lost in a Daydream with a glossy top coat. Next up is Stay Classy, and this is a soft rose gold shade that shifts to a green shimmer and also to a violet and blue green at really extreme angles. The sparkle is really intense in here and the iridescent flakies really do flicker. The gold shimmer, the rose gold shimmer, is super intense. Like you can see on that brush right there. You see that? It reminds me of a summer sunset. And definitely my favorite part of this polish are definitely those glass-like looking flakes. Definitely owns up to the name, right? Stay classy. I think 2 coats is perfect on short nails. I did do 3 in the video just because I was doing 3 for all of them. But I think 2 coats is fine. If you really wanted to build up that shimmer, then 3 is fine. In longer nails, you may need a blurring base coat for this one, depending on how prominent your nail line is. But it's so sparkly. It's so shifty. All of these are so sparkly, and I honestly didn't have any issues with the formula. It wasn't super thick. It wasn't too thin. It wasn't runny. It was just right. And I'm zooming in because I had to show off that beautiful gold shimmer. And pictured are 3 coats of Stay Classy with a glossy top coat. Moving on to our last polish. This is trippy, and this one is sheer purple jelly base with metallic, almost chrome-like finish, and has a soft shift from purple to pink to green. Again, I built this up in 3 coats. Now it's definitely very more metallic-y looking than the other polishes. The other ones are more like soft and shimmery and sparkly, and this one is definitely on the sparkly side, but more metallic. You can tell based off of those flakies right there. I remember when I saw this polish in the bottle, I was like, oh, okay, like it's all right. And then when I swatched it, I was like, oh, wow. Like the flakes are definitely mirror-like. And the more it builds up, the more of the shiftiness that you can see in this polish. Honestly, like my actual like still photos capture the shift much better. And in person, you can definitely see the shifts much better than on camera. So don't let these videos deceive you. Like follow the picture. Look at the picture for inspo. Imagine all of these polishes matte as well. I didn't swatch them with a matte top coat, but imagine if they were matte. I think they'd look gorgeous. That green shift is stunning too. Pictured are 3 coats of trippy with a glossy top coat. And those were the 4 polishes for Vapid Lacquer's The Spring Misfits Collection. I already have a favorite, and if you guys didn't realize it during the actual live swatch, it is actually Stay Classy. Again, another shocker for me. It's a pink. Who would guess, right? I've joked about this before in previous videos. Pink is never really the color I've gravitated towards for polishes. I think they're pretty. I like brighter colors like blues and blurples and those ugly pretty kind of colors. But for whatever reason, the past few months I've really been enjoying pink. What I love most about this polish is the gold shimmer. It is so strong and so intense, and I can wear this in 2 coats. I can wear it in 3 coats. I can wear it over a different polish if I really want. Guys, I can wear it over, another pink polish or any kind of other polish if I really wanted to. Probably look actually amazing over a darker color, even like black or actually navy. Yeah. But that is all that I have for you guys today. Let me know if you plan on picking up the collection or if you plan on picking up a couple of them or just maybe one. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one.